Welcome to Imperfect Heart, a place for you to join me, Jeff Holden, in conversations, discussions, and dialogue about our hearts and the impact myocardial bridges have on them. We'll talk with healthcare professionals, those in related fields that support our condition, and others just like us with stories of their myocardial bridge experiences. It's my intention for this content to inform, educate, entertain, and even motivate or inspire you in your personal journey on dealing with a myocardial bridge. Most importantly is to have you leave each episode with hope, knowing you're not alone and that what you're experiencing is real. Hey, Imperfect Heart Coronary Kingdom royalty. I wanted to use this episode to update you on what we have in store with the podcast through the end of the year, what you can expect, and a few exciting new features you'll be seeing in your inbox or mobile device if you're a subscriber to the podcast. First and foremost, I've had a couple of you reach out about episodes. We publish the second and the last Wednesday of each month. So if you think you missed something on the first Wednesday in a month, you're good. We'll be there the following week. And remember, we're not every other week, but the second and the last Wednesday, so twice a month. We've got some really great conversations coming between now and the end of the year, not to mention our meetup on September 14th that I'm sure is going to produce some additional stories and information that I just really can't wait to hear and share. We have both roofed and unroofed attendees registered as well as spouses coming. If you haven't yet registered, we can accept you all the way up to the day prior, so please do so. Earlier is better. And if you're anywhere within driving distance of Sacramento, please join us. I want to be able to provide the most interactive opportunity for those of us with this crazy condition to talk and share and laugh and cry and really better understand what it is we're dealing with. I have the registration in the show notes. In the last 18 months, we've heard from those with myocardial bridges both pre and post surgery. Actually, 17 of you to be exact. And we went from a monthly episode last year to a twice monthly cadence. We've spoken with 12 doctors from different disciplines, including doctors from both Stanford and Yale, world-leading surgeons in robotic unroofing surgery, and even a couple of therapists. We've all heard the stories of how this condition can manifest depression even after surgery as a new reality sets in. Looking forward, we have no less than 3 incredible doctors slated through the end of the year and a really interesting research discussion that we're going to have as well. And of course, we'll have the additional stories of others just like us. And boy, have we got some great stories coming up. I know you're going to appreciate these for what some of our Imperfect Heart family needed to do, did, or are doing to improve their situations. You'll also notice if you're a subscriber, we'll now be doing an occasional update on doctors, patients, and information through our short-form Imperfect Heart news pods. I'll use them judiciously simply to inform or share news that's relative to us. I promise not to abuse your ears with something that's not important. And finally, I'd like to ask a few things of you. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe and leave a comment on whatever app it is you use. They matter. They help the program become more recognized when people search for more information on myocardial bridges. In other words, by simply subscribing and commenting, you're actually making it easier for others to get help as well. Whether you listen on Apple or Spotify or find us on YouTube, the comments and subscriptions really mean a lot. The second thing I'd like to ask is, please don't be shy. Everyone has a great story to tell. Some of you I reach out to in interest for you to share your story on the podcast. But if you appreciate what others have done for you in sharing their stories, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at my email address, jeff@hearmenowstudio.com. I want you to share what it is you've gone through or maybe are still going through, roofed or unroofed. We all need to continuously hear from each other to know we're not alone in the journey, wherever it is you are in it. Please contact me so we can keep the incredible value of sharing stories for as long as possible. Again, it's jeff@hearmenowstudio.com. And so far, it's been a great ride. It's been a great ride for everyone. I mean, I get compliments from folk just like us, from doctors and healthcare systems the world over. You know, it's been said that doing something for others produces a visceral feeling, a good feeling, a positive feeling. And we all need that, don't we? So don't be afraid. You do have a story to tell, and I would like to help you tell it for the benefit of others. Please reach out. Third thing, Share the program with everyone you know that might have an interest. But most importantly, and I can't stress this enough, share it with your medical care team. Do what you can to convince them to listen and learn from patients and those with bridges, as well as from some of the brightest and most contemporary doctors on the planet regarding this condition. It is not deniable. I have a split purpose for this program. One is to support and help those with the condition, you and me. But the second part of it is to convince the medical community that myocardial bridges are real. They are symptomatic and people are dying from them every day. We have to establish the protocol to identify and address them much sooner in the diagnostic process. And it's working together with you and the doctors we speak with that we're going to make that happen. So, to wrap this episode up, if you haven't registered yet for the meetup on September 14 and you're within driving distance of Sacramento, I would love to see you join us. It's going to be great. Second thing, like, subscribe, share, and comment on the podcast on whatever platform you listen to or watch us on. It's hugely important in getting the message out. Third, come on the program with me. We all want to hear your story, as no two are alike, and your story really does matter in helping somebody else, just like other stories may have helped you. And then lastly, share our content with your medical providers, whomever they are. We just have to keep beating on the doctors in related fields so they recognize us and take action to accept the condition for the significance of what it is. And if your care team does accept, share it with them so they can share it with others as well. Thank you all for the support, for giving me your ears a couple of times a month, and for your stories that keep others motivated and hopeful. They too may one day improve from what it is they've heard, and they're currently in a quest for a solution for themselves. So from the very bottom of my imperfect heart, I look forward to our future together. As the royalty of the Imperfect Heart Coronary Kingdom, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for listening to Imperfect Heart. It's my hope that this information helped in some way to improve your situation or will help you better understand this condition. More importantly, that it gives you hope through stories that there is help and you most certainly are not alone. If you've been diagnosed with a myocardial bridge, please be sure to join the private Facebook group, Myocardial Bridge Support Group. For more information about our program or to reach me directly, visit the website, myimperfectheart.com. If you like what you heard today, please give a positive review, thumbs up, high five, or whatever your app likes. And be sure to share with everyone important to you so they understand what it is you're dealing with. Please subscribe as well. Welcome each day with gratitude and positivity. The views and opinions expressed in this program are solely those of the host and the guest and are not intended to provide, nor are they a suitable substitute for, professional care by a doctor, therapist, mental health professional, or other qualified medical professional. Imperfect Heart is a production of Hear Me Now Studio.